Yes, I know that you're getting with there's supposed to be some cold weather payments supposed to be going on. Now I don't know what the hell is that and what's going on. There's been some talk about some cold weather payment. Well, I don't know what the government's playing at. Now there is talk about saving gas. Talk about saving gas on electric. And I don't know whatever the government's doing or whatever the government are saying, but they're saying now that we need cold weather payment. A lot of people now a lot of people now are struggling now to keep their homes fucking warm. Yeah? A lot of people who's got kids, like a family, like, you know, they can't get fucking warm, so they got to stay in a cold house just to they got to stay in a warm house just to keep the heating on, just to warm up the whole room, which is not that easy. It's not that simple. Everything now has gone up in price. Food's getting expensive every day. The price of food is going up and up and up. Even the price of a bottle of milk has gone up. You know, sugar, bread, everything. Go to the butcher's meat and all that, chicken, mutton, goat meat, whatever. Pork, beef. All those things are going up. Everything's going up in price. Vegetables like food and all that. All those things in stock are going up. Eggs, milk, sugar, coffee. All those things. The price of food is going up. Maybe the price of food is going down. And all that. Everything is going up. Rent's going up. And all that. If you're working now, you may have to work 2 or 3 jobs just to pay your rent, just to save up money, just to work in a good job, to buy yourself a home, even to get up the property ladder, yeah, for home buyers, just to buy the first home. Then you got to be paying mortgage and all that, and that's not easy in itself. Then you got to take out a mortgage just to buy a home, you know. So even that in itself is expensive because of the cost of home, sky up, rocket up, and everything. You know, everything's going up in price now. Nothing. The cost of living, the cost of living at the moment is dire. Even if you're working now, you got to pay your rent, you got to pay your bills, you got to pay your council tax, you got to pay all those things. All those things goes up in price. And then you got a situation where people are homeless. People haven't got no homes to go to. People are sleeping rough on the streets. People are sleeping rough on these streets. And that's what I'm telling you. People are sleeping rough. You even get people are begging on the street. Homelessness is no joke. Homelessness is no joke. We're lucky. We're lucky that we've got a roof over our heads. We're lucky. We're grateful for that. My biggest fear is being homeless, because that would frighten the hell out of me. Being homeless and being alone is no joke. It's no joke. It's no fun. It's no fun being homeless. I'm telling you. I never see so much homelessness in my days. The last time I think I've seen that was back in the 80s, and I'm sure of it. Even though people always, there was always somewhere to go, like a shelter and all that, to stop and all that. Today, I don't know. I don't know if you shelter there. But the biggest fear is being homeless, and that's scary. And that in itself is very frightening. Because, man, you could live somewhere else. You can live somewhere worse. You can live somewhere worse than that. Like I says anyway, the way things are, the government does not care. The rich are getting richer. The wealthy are getting wealthier. The poor are getting poorer, and the rich are getting richer. Every time, all the time, at all costs, a heavy echelon. The rich are getting richer, and the poor are getting poorer. That is the honest truth. I've seen people buy expensive things, and even though those people are working and they're buying expensive things, and the thing about it is, the ones who are buying expensive things pretending to be rich, and they're not rich. The poor pretend to be rich, and the rich pretend to be poor. How does that work? The rich pretend to be poor, and the rich are rich, but the poor pretend to be rich, and the rich pretend to be poor. That don't make sense at all. Because a person who is rich, pretending to be poor, that person knows they are rich. And they got everything, because those people are rich anyway. But when somebody who is poor, pretending to be rich and pretending to be healthy, to be wealthy, and really they are not. Look, you got to be one or the other. You can't be both. You know what I mean? But like I said anyway. Like I said, sometimes a person go out and buy expensive things like name brand. At the end of the day, you may be buying name brand stuff, but you're only paying for the name. And that's all they're doing. When you buy expensive things, you know something? I've heard somebody once said to me many years ago, you know what, T? Some people buy expensive things to look good. But if you buy expensive things once in a while, you save your money. You have money in your pocket. This is the reason why I've always said, it's one thing with me, I never draw attention to myself. I don't tell anybody what I wear. I brag to everybody that this cost me, this is expensive to me. I don't do that kind of nonsense. But I've seen other people that I know have done it. And I bet you now with those people, they haven't got a penny to rub together. But you see the man, you see the person, the man or woman who may buy their stuff from the charity shop. And I tell you what, they have a penny or two. They have money stashed up. Where somebody buying expensive things does not have a penny. Does not have a penny to fucking spare. But at least that person go to charity shop and buy clothes. At least they got money in their bank. And they keep it like that. So that they've got money to fall back on. When somebody buy expensive things, hasn't got a dime, not even a penny to fall back on. Because they ended up broke. Me, I'm very careful and choosy what I do. And what I do is my